Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. The world of women's basketball just experienced a shockwave that could change the game forever. Caitlin Clark, the most electrifying player in college basketball, turned down an opportunity to join the unrivaled basketball league, and the fallout has been nothing short of catastrophic. But the real bombshell? WNBA star Kelsey Plum has also walked away, leaving the future of this new 3x3 league hanging by a thread. Today, we're diving into the chaos behind this sudden mass exodus and what it means for the league's survival. Stick around, you won't believe what's really going on. But before further proceeding in video, please make sure to subscribe for more WNBA updates. We know it takes some of your time and we appreciate it.
You would be hard-pressed to convince me that Caitlin Clark refusing to join the unrivaled basketball league doesn't have something to do with this.
2024 just saw the biggest shock in the basketball world, and no one saw it coming. Kelsey Plum, the WNBA superstar, has dropped a bombshell on the unrivaled league, following Caitlin Clark's unexpected rejection of the league. It's a major moment that no one anticipated.
All right, now I'm sure Kelsey Plum will never admit that. Nobody will ever know it.
Now, Plum is stepping away, but here's the real surprise. Insiders are suggesting this could trigger a mass exodus of players. There's a lot of whispering behind closed doors, and team owners are growing increasingly worried. The future of the league is hanging by a thread. What's truly going on behind this sudden exit? The truth is about to blow your mind.
The moment that Caitlin Clark decided not to join what is going to be a DOA, a dead-on-arrival basketball league, a 3x3 league that nobody is going to watch. The moment that Caitlin Clark decided not to join that league.
Right now, things are unraveling in women's basketball. The Unrivaled League, a new 3x3 basketball venture that was expected to revolutionize the sport, is facing one of its toughest crises. After hours of digging into the situation, what I've uncovered is nothing short of astonishing. Let's rewind. A few weeks ago, when Caitlin Clark, arguably the most exciting player in college basketball history, shocked everyone by turning down the Unrivaled League. That raised some red flags, but no one predicted what was about to unfold. Just yesterday, Kelsey Plum, a WNBA All-Star and one of the brightest stars in women's basketball, made a jaw-dropping announcement on Instagram. She's leaving the Unrivaled League. This isn't just any player. We're talking about Kelsey Plum, a three-time All-Star averaging almost 18 points per game and one of the most marketable athletes in the sport.
Now, if she'd have played, do I believe that her games would have drawn a fairly decent viewership? Maybe 500,000 people would have tuned in. But let's be real. Does any of us really expect this league to draw more than, say, 150,000 viewers?
Now, here's where things get interesting. According to Ice Cube, Clark showed interest in the offer, and why wouldn't she? The exposure was significant, the money was outstanding, and the Big Three League had already hosted basketball legends like Gary Payton, Rick Barry, Nancy Lieberman, and the consequences of Plum's departure are massive. Last season, she averaged 17.8 points, 4.2 assists, and hit 2.93 pointers per game, elite numbers that made her one of the most exciting players to watch. Plum was selected in the league's inaugural draft and was supposed to be the face of the Laces team coached by Andrew Wade. But behind the scenes, sources have told me that there was already growing uncertainty even before Plum's exit. Several players had been voicing concerns about the league's future without Caitlin Clark's star power. This is the worst possible timing for the Unrivaled League, which is trying to launch a new sports product in an already crowded market. Losing two potential franchise faces, Clark and Plum, could be a fatal blow to the league's prospects.
It's not going to draw what WNBA games are drawing, and one could argue that's not great in a lot of cases if Caitlin Clark's not involved.
Let's break down why this is so critical. The Unrivaled League was heavily relying on star power to draw viewers, sponsors, and legitimacy. After Clark's refusal, Plum was supposed to be one of the marquee players, but now both are gone. The timing of Plum's announcement is particularly notable. She cited wanting more personal time in her Instagram post, but my sources paint a very different picture. One insider, who spoke anonymously, mentioned serious doubts about the league's financial projections after Clark's rejection. The WNBA, with decades of history, averages around 500,000 viewers per game. The unrivaled league, even without Clark, was expected to attract only 150,000 to 200,000 viewers per game, and that was before Plum's departure. Now, those numbers could drop even further. The ripple effects are being felt across the women's basketball community, and social media is buzzing with speculation about who might leave next. One well-known basketball analyst tweeted that this could signal the start of a mass exodus. And they may be right. Another star, A'ja Wilson, is also not participating. That's three major names: Clark, Plum, and Wilson out of the picture. In the sports industry, star power is everything, and without these athletes, the entire business model of the league could collapse. Now, let's talk about the Laces team. They were supposed to feature a stellar roster, including Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, Elisa Thomas, Stephanie Dolson, and Kate Martin, alongside Plum. With Plum's departure, they're now scrambling to fill a huge gap in their lineup. The financial implications are staggering. The league had reportedly offered substantial ownership stakes to its star players, turning contracts into partnerships with a vested interest in the league's success. But with Plum's exit, those ownership structures may need a complete overhaul. Several other players are now reconsidering their positions. From a professional athlete's perspective, you want to be where the spotlight is brightest. As more stars leave, that spotlight grows dimmer. The unrivaled league was supposed to be revolutionary, with a faster-paced 3x3 format and more exciting games. But without the star power to back it up, it's starting to look like a risky venture. One sports marketing expert I spoke with compared it to launching the NFL without Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, or Travis Kelce. Let me share some numbers to put this in perspective. The league was planning to hold games in venues with seating for just 850 fans, smaller than many high school gyms in Texas. They were hoping to make up for the small venues with digital viewership, but without star power, those digital numbers are increasingly uncertain. Fan reactions on social media have been harsh, with comments like "This league is dead on arrival." So, what's next for the unrivaled basketball league? With star players like Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum, and potentially more top names stepping away, the league's future looks uncertain, to say the least. Will they be able to survive this setback, or is the writing on the wall? Story, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the league can recover, or is this truly the end? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates. See you next time.